Assalamu alaikum. Today is Eid al-Fitr in Egypt. Wishing you all a happy and blessed Eid. Some countries celebrated Eid al-Fitr yesterday, while others are celebrating it today. Each country determines the celebration based on the sighting of the crescent moon. Eid al-Fitr is named so because Muslims break their fast on this day after fasting for the entire month of Ramadan. Muslims perform the Eid prayer after sunrise. The Eid prayers consists of 2 rak'ah and is performed in congregation at the mosque, but it can also be prayed at home. It is not an obligation, rather it's a sunnah, a recommended practice of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, according to the majority of scholars. However, some scholars consider it a communal obligation, meaning that if a sufficient number of Muslims perform it, the rest are not required to do so, and Allah knows best. As for me, sometimes I pray it at the mosque, sometimes at home, and sometimes I oversleep and miss it. But I love praying it, so I set an alarm to wake up, get dressed, and head to the mosque. On Eid, you can hear many takbirat, chants glorifying Allah. What you just heard are takbirat al-Eid. This year, the Eid prayer in Cairo, Egypt was at 6:13 a.m. Mosques are beautifully decorated with balloons. On the first day of Eid, all Muslims must break their fast. It's forbidden to fast on this day. Muslims must pay zakat al-Fitr. Zakat al-Fitr is an obligatory charity that every capable Muslim must give before the Eid al-Fitr prayer. It serves as a way to express gratitude to Allah for completing the fasting of Ramadan and to bring joy to the poor and needy on the day of Eid. It's obligatory for every Muslim who has more than their basic needs for themselves and their dependents on the night and day of Eid. So, if you are a husband with a wife and 2 children, you will pay for all members of your family, including yourself. That means you will pay for 4 people. The head of the household is responsible for paying it on behalf of their dependents. Time of payment. It becomes due at sunset on the last day of Ramadan and should be given before the Eid prayer. It's preferable to give it before the Eid prayer, but it can be given 1 or 2 days earlier. Amount to be given. It's equivalent to 1 sa' of food, approximately 2.5 to 3 kilograms of the staple food of the country, such as rice, wheat, dates, or barley. Some scholars allow it to be given in cash, based on the equivalent value of the food amount. If it is delayed, it should not be delayed beyond the Eid prayer. It's given after the prayer. It's considered a regulatory sadaqah rather than zakat al-Fitr. In Egypt, we have special traditions for Eid. For breakfast, we eat kaht, biscuits, ghurayiba, and petit four, with tea or milk tea. Some Egyptians bake these treats at home, while others buy them from stores. As for me, I usually buy them, but sometimes when I am in the mood, I bake them at home. My favorite is kaht. We sprinkle powdered sugar on top before eating it. However, these are not very healthy, since they contain flour, ghee, and sugar, so we should eat them in moderation. After the Eid prayer, we visit relatives and give freshly printed money to children as a way of spreading joy and happiness. This money gift is called al-Aidiyah. We also buy new clothes for children as they can enjoy the Eid celebration. Some adults also buy new clothes. But personally, I don't buy new clothes for Eid anymore. I used to when I was a child. These are some of the Egyptian traditions for Eid. How do you celebrate Eid al-Fitr in your country? Thank you for watching.